WXOW News 19 Daybreak.
Celebrate a century of the Upper Mississippi National Wildlife and Fish Refuge through a fun show coming to the Pump House. This morning we're talking about a visit from Will Dilg and scenes from our mighty Mississippi, and Steve Marking is here this morning. Good morning, Steve.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
It's great to have you here to talk a little bit about this. So what is this show all about, Steve?
Well, 100 years ago, our river was in peril, and all these farms were being made out of our wetlands along the river. And one man named Will Dilg got upset about this, and he formed the Isaac Walton League, and in just 11 months' time pushed through Congress legislation that created our Upper Mississippi River National Wildlife and Fish Refuge, and that preserved 261 miles of river, kept it from being developed into farms with levees.
And that's the beauty we see today, all that preservation. We're able to take a drive along or walk out into many of these places and see that beauty, and I'm sure that'll be a big highlight of the show.
It is. In fact, the whole backdrop of my show is scenes from the refuge, all the best of what was preserved, the best wildlife, the best flowers, the best scenery along the bluffs and the things we see when we're out on the refuge.
And Steve, you've been working hard to bring this all together. What's it been like to see this show come together and eventually bring it to us?
Well, it's been an incredible process. It was actually my good friend Fritz Funk that got me started. We should do something for the centennial. We should do something. And I thought about it, and then it was mentioned, well, maybe Will Dilg should come back from the dead and talk to us. And I thought about it, and then finally I dove in, created the script myself, did all of the B-roll is all my doing, costuming. I did have a production company film me because I'm also creating a film. But this is going to be the world premiere at the Pump House next Thursday, and I'm really excited to present it.
It's going to be fun to see, and it's fun to see our home in a whole new light and a whole new way, and we'll be certainly looking forward to this. So thank you so much for joining us, Steve.
You bet.